call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Number 10. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. The Killing of a Sacred Deer is a 2017 psychological horror thriller film directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. The film stars Colin Farrell as Stephen, a successful cardiologist who has formed a relationship with a mysterious teenage boy named Martin. However, things take a dark turn when Martin reveals that Stephen must choose which member of his family will die as a consequence for a past mistake. As the pressure builds, Stephen finds himself in a nightmare scenario where he must make an impossible choice, leading to a series of surreal and horrific events that threaten to destroy his entire family. The film is known for its darkly comic tone, its disturbing atmosphere, and its standout performances by its cast, making it a standout entry in the psychological horror genre. Number 9. Rabbit Hole. Rabbit Hole is a 2010 drama film directed by John Cameron Mitchell. The film stars Nicole Kidman and Aaron Eckhart as Becca and Howie, a couple who are struggling to come to terms with the loss of their young son. As they navigate their grief, they each cope with their loss in different ways, leading to conflict and tension in their relationship. The film explores the complex and painful emotions that come with losing a child, and how it can impact a relationship as well as the wider family. The film is known for its poignant portrayal of grief, its standout performances by its lead actors, and its thoughtful exploration of the human experience of loss. Number 8. The Northman. The Northman is a 2022 historical drama film directed by Robert Eggers. The film is set in Iceland at the turn of the 10th century and stars Nicole Kidman, Willem Dafoe, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Alexander Skarsgård. The story follows the journey of a young Viking prince who sets out to avenge the death of his father and reclaim his rightful place as the ruler of his community. Along the way, he encounters a series of trials, battles, and encounters that challenge his beliefs, his loyalties, and his destiny. The film is known for its sweeping landscapes, its epic storytelling, and its standout performances by its talented cast. It offers a unique and captivating look at the world of the Vikings, their beliefs, and their way of life. Number 7. The Railway Man. The Railway Man is a 2013 British-Australian war film directed by Jonathan Toplitsky. The film stars Colin Firth and Nicole Kidman and is based on the memoirs of British Army officer Eric Lomax. The story follows Lomax as he recounts his experiences as a prisoner of war during World War II, including his time working on the notorious Burma-Siam Railway. As he recalls his time as a prisoner, he must confront the traumatic memories that still haunt him and find a way to come to terms with the events of his past. Along the way, he meets and falls in love with his future wife, Patty, who helps him on his journey of healing. The film is a powerful exploration of the aftermath of war and the toll it can take on those who have lived through it, as well as a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Number 6. Cold Mountain. Cold Mountain is a 2003 historical war drama film directed by Anthony Minghella. The film stars Jude Law, Nicole Kidman, and Renée Zellweger, and is based on the 1997 novel of the same name by Charles Frazier. The story is set during the American Civil War and follows Inman, a Confederate soldier who deserts his post and embarks on a perilous journey to return to his home in the titular Cold Mountain, North Carolina. Along the way, he encounters a series of characters who challenge and shape his understanding of the world and his place in it. Meanwhile, Ada, a young woman he left behind, must come to terms with the harsh realities of life on her own journey of self-discovery. Cold Mountain is a powerful story of love, war, and the struggle for survival in a time of great upheaval and change. Number 5. The Hours. The Hours is a 2002 drama film directed by Stephen Daldry and based on the novel of the same name by Michael Cunningham. The film stars Meryl Streep, Julianne Moore, and Nicole Kidman, who play three women living in different time periods whose lives are interconnected by Virginia Woolf's novel Mrs. Dalloway. In 1923 England, Woolf begins to write her novel, while in 1951 Los Angeles, an unhappy housewife reads it. In 2001 New York, a successful book editor begins to experience a life crisis. The film explores the themes of mortality, grief, and the passage of time as each woman faces her own struggles and finds solace in Woolf's novel. The Hours is a beautifully crafted film that offers a moving and thought-provoking meditation on the human experience. Number 4. Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut is a 1999 psychological drama film directed by Stanley Kubrick and based on the novella Traum Novelle by Arthur Schnitzler. The film stars Tom Cruise as Dr. Bill Harford, a successful New York City physician, and Nicole Kidman as his wife, Alice. After Alice reveals to Bill that she has had sexual fantasies, he embarks on a mysterious and dangerous odyssey into the world of an exclusive secret society that holds elaborate masked rituals. As he becomes more deeply involved in the society's activities, he realizes that he may have uncovered a sinister and dangerous world. Eyes Wide Shut is a visually stunning and atmospheric film that explores the dark and hidden desires of the human psyche. The film's themes of desire, secrecy, and the dangers of temptation are explored in a suspenseful and haunting manner, making it a classic of modern cinema. Number 3. The Others. The Others is a 2001 psychological horror film directed by Alejandro Amenbar and starring Nicole Kidman. The film is set in Jersey, Channel Islands, in 1945, and follows Grace Stewart, a religious and protective mother who lives with her 2 children, Anne and Nicholas, in a sprawling manse. But her life takes a dark turn when she begins to suspect that the house is haunted by supernatural entities. She hires a series of servants to help her run the household, but strange things start to happen, and she becomes increasingly convinced that the house is being inhabited by ghosts. As Grace tries to uncover the truth behind the haunting, she is forced to confront her own beliefs and fears, leading to a dramatic and shocking conclusion. The Others is a well-crafted and suspenseful film that explores themes of grief, guilt, and the power of belief. With its atmospheric cinematography, intriguing storyline, and strong performances from its cast, it is widely regarded as one of the best horror films of the 21st century. Number 2. Mulan Rouge. The story of Mulan Rouge is set in Paris at the turn of the 20th century and follows a young writer named Christian who falls in love with the cabaret dancer Satin, who is being pursued by the Duke. As Christian and Satin's love story unfolds, they must navigate the glitz and glamour of the Mulan Rouge, as well as their own personal struggles, in order to be together. The film features a mix of musical numbers, drama, and romance, set against the backdrop of the infamous Parisian cabaret. Number 1. Dogville. Dogville is a film that tells the story of a young woman named Grace, who is on the run from gangsters and seeks refuge in a small, isolated town called Dogville. Despite initial reservations from the townspeople, they agree to take her in and hide her. However, as time goes on, the townspeople begin to take advantage of Grace's vulnerability and exploit her for their own gain, leading to a series of events that have devastating consequences for all involved. The film explores themes of power, use, and morality, and is known for its unconventional storytelling style and minimalistic set design.